Hi, I've changed the angle of my board to about 40 degrees, mainly because I want, when I do this sort of hillside here and I change the colour, I don't want that demarcation line. See what happens. I've just got a sand dune type of thing and a bit of distance, and a little estuary coming through in here, bit of a bank there. I probably weighted it too much on one side, but that's why I put this hill in here. So the palette, which I haven't cleaned since yesterday, it's been kept in this Ziploc bag, and there it is. So I'll give it a bit of a clean. The paint's nice and moist because I sprayed it last night, or just afternoon, when I'd had enough painting. And put it in the bag, and there it is. And it's been keeping nice and moist. So, 2-inch from Ransom Hake. The paints are Cotsman Watercolours, 21mm tubes. And the paper is, well, there's lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey, and burnt sienna. So I'll wet the paper all over. Wet in wet. I do like painting with water in and reflections and little figures. My figures, as you know, are never portraits of figures. They're just put in with a small brush, just to give scale and a little bit of interest to the whole thing. So let's just get that down there. That's a bit dirty water there. Right, okay. So we'll warm the sky up with a bit of sienna. The sienna's not as loose as I'd like it, and I'll mix a bit of burnt sienna with it as well. I think dirty burnt sienna. Bit of red. While the paper's in this condition, sort of semi-dry, or wet, we can do what we like with it really. So we'll bit of blue, bit of red. You can use any combination to do your clouds. Remember your skies get lighter as it goes to the horizon. Just put the blue in on the water here. Right, okay, so now let that go. Now, a good colour for, well, we'll do the distance first. I'll use the same colours that I've just used, just to put a bit of a background. Right, that's my background. I'll tell you what, the paper's drying very quick, so it's quite a nice day today after what we have had. So let's just fill that in a little bit. I hope it doesn't go to a cauliflower. Probably will. Right, okay, so it's quite a low horizon on this. I'll probably make it a bit bigger. Right, okay, so that will do. Now, I'll just reclip the paper. You don't need to stretch your paper. Just put it tight. When it expands, just take bits off. they're great clips, these document clips. Right, so I'll put in a bit of a light mix of burnt umber. And a bit of raw sienna. And we'll just a bit of blue in with the shadow. Oh, I'm not answering that. Don't know where it is. Oh, it should be. No, I'll answer that when I finish the video. Don't they know I'm doing a video? Right, so that's a bit of shadow in there. Got a bit dark along the bottom of that, just to show a little bit of shadow, or a bit of dark in the I don't know what I'm talking about here. Right, I'm going to put that dark to balance, so I'll use a bit of burnt umber. Let's use a bit more burnt umber than we normally do. Blue and burnt umber. Give you a nice rich dark. Then we'll bit of burnt sienna and raw sienna. Let's just well, we're going to put a little bit there, so just bring that down. Right, now I'll put a bit of darker banking there, so blue and burnt umber. Okay, so that's the other side. I'm going to put some trees on there. And I want some darker than that in there, but on the blue side, as Alan would say, blue cast. That's a bit. So that's the shadow in those dunes there. Great thing about burnt umber, I must remember, because I tend to ignore it in favour of the burnt sienna. But it's that it separates, it granulates. And it's a bit wet there. So I'll that's a bit too close in tone there. So let's just bring that higher there. Right, okay, we'll let that go. I can put my detail over there and some bit of dry brush. I'll reclip again. And then do a bit over here. So contrast, so we have a really nice warm dune. Bit of Roland Hill did this beautifully, these little dunes. Used a lot of black. Okay. Right, so that's like a bit of shadow there. This is a better height than the ones I have been using. Right, I'll do the rest of that with the rigger, I think. Right, okay, let's I'll put some heavier stuff in there, so blue and my umber, bit of lemon yellow I think as well. Right, okay. Now I can etch out a couple of yachts over here to balance the right hand side against these trees. Right, now I've got to differentiate between those tones, so I'll put in some marram grass. Just a bit too brown, let's just right, okay, that'll have to do. Right, I quite like that little bit there, that's quite nice, I won't spoil that. Got a bit, oh, got something on there. Right, so let's do a bit of detail on here now. So green, blue, burnt umber, yellow. Well, I need to do that with a rigger, I think. So let's get I'll get a smaller rigger. I like to do this with a rigger. You can just hit the high spots. Now we'll do a few Just a few bits to say that I'm grass. Alan Crawshaw in his TV programmes used to say, I'm a tree whenever he painted a tree, or I'm this or I'm that. Great demonstrator. Right, let's we'll put in a bit of dark in here with the rigger. So burnt umber, paint, lemon yellow and blue. You can use Payne's grey if you want. Get a good dark green. Let's show a little bit of shadow, bit of reflection of the back. Right, now bit of burnt sienna. Right, bit of red. Oh, a little bit of shadow there. Right, I'm going to give that a dry. Take your headphones off. Bit of clean tissue and just a little flat brush. Just want to clean that up there. So remember that, you can always take lift a bit out. Right, let's just get these sails. Just to try to balance that. Just block there. Okay, we'll have one here. See, just cleaning out that, or just softening the paint. Makes it dabbable. That's a good word. So there we are. So that's all I'm going to do on that one. Put the birds in, the boys. Okay. Right, well, a bit of a signature. Oh, we've got a bit of dry brush in there, haven't we? Sorry, let's clean my brush. Just to show a bit of the sky reflection. That'll do. Don't overdo it. Right, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Did I drink my tea? Yes, I did. Right, blue mount. No, ivory mount. That's right. There we are. By the sea. By the sea. Well, I'll think of a title. Right, let's zoom you in. Let's just come around here. Now I just wonder. Maybe that would be better. I'm just winding you up. Literally. Right. Okay. So zoom in. A couple of figures on the top there. Bit of distance. And balance with that rock over that hilly bit of landscape there, bit in the shadow here, and then catching the sunlight there. So I should practice sand dunes more. I like them. I think the thing is to keep them simple, very simple. Don't over elaborate. And there are my little boats on the horizon. Alright, that's so there we are. Thanks for watching. Go and have another cup of tea now. Bye bye.